I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won.
What's good, y'all? How are y'all doing today? This is a topic unlike any other topic I've really talked about on this channel. This is actually, if you want to call it groundbreaking, if you think it's an overrated story, I don't care. It is what it is. My hair is messed up, my little birthmark showing. I don't really care about none of that right now. The thing is that I really do care about is how this affects NASCAR and its perception, like the public opinion's perception of NASCAR after this story. Look at this right here. Basketball legend Michael Jordan, with help from Denny Hamlin, is going to come to NASCAR and make his own team, and Bubba Wallace will be the driver. Bubba Wallace. Look at this right here. I was going to make a video about Bubba Wallace earlier this year. Earlier this year, it was Bubba Wallace and that whole news story. Look, at first, I'll keep it real. I didn't want to discount that story because, like, who am I to really tell somebody without any facts or evidence to show otherwise that they're lying about this story? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. When I saw all the drivers and all the crew members come out on Talladega, come out on the pit road and all comfort Bubba, all of them together, I'm like, yo, that is such a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful moment. It was such a beautiful moment. However, I did feel like a lot of it was going too fast. I don't know, because all the facts wasn't out yet. The FBI didn't complete the investigation yet. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. And then it turns out that the noose wasn't even a noose. It was a garage pool from Talladega. That same spot, that same place a year earlier. I'm like, wow. Not a good look. But I'm not going to be getting into that topic. But I wasn't making that video because I'm like, whatever. But this is something that I really love to talk about. This is some good news because Bubba Wallace, whether you like him or not, you know, he's still a NASCAR driver who needs to make money, who needs to have the better opportunities because he was barely doing anything with that 43 car. And I'm going to keep it high. He's doing better this year, but other than that, that 43 car was kind of trash. But it's gotten better this year. You know what I'm saying? Richard Petty's a legendary driver. But as an owner, his cars just have not been there the last 30 or 35 years. Keep it high. But now Bubba Wallace has actually escaped from that ride. He's not returning to it next year. And he will be driving for Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. And it's a Toyota team. And Bubba Wallace has had success with Toyota back in the day. Which I mean, as in like in the truck series, he used to actually do great in the truck series when it comes to driving for Toyota. So I think that hopefully he will be doing better. Like, I guess that's what people's perceptions of this story is that he's going to start doing better. Because first of all, Denny Hamlin actually is going to help own this team. And Denny Hamlin, you know, drives for Toyota. I can't even pronounce it today. Drives for Toyota, and he's been actually doing very well this year. Actually, the last 2 years, actually been coming off incredible runs here and there. And hopefully Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan can really lead Bubba Wallace to success. Will it happen off the bat? No, I think he's gonna be straight up garbage next year, right off the bat. I'm gonna keep it a bands with you, bro. Because look at this right here. We don't really see new teams in NASCAR really do that much successful. Like, we don't, or that much successful as soon as they come out. As soon as they come out, you don't really see that many teams be that good. It's not the 90s no more. You don't see that happen. So if a lot of people are actually they just can't wait to see Bubba Wallace succeed next year, you better think again. Hey, but I could be wrong. It is Toyota. Toyota's a good manufacturer. And I don't think Joe Gibbs Racing is going to have any help. But Michael Jordan, he's rich. So I'm pretty sure he's going to buy the A1 products right off the bat. Right off the bat. But yeah, back to the whole Michael Jordan thing, you know, this is actually very groundbreaking for NASCAR. Because first of all, you know, Michael Jordan, let me actually read like a little bit what he said, right? Let me see if I can find it. I'll probably go to Twitter or Instagram, wherever Michael Jordan. Because Michael Jordan, I liked his choice of words so far. So, let me see. What was Michael Jordan's quote? And if I don't find it, then oh well. I'm not gonna keep looking for it. Let me see. Yeah, now apparently Michael Jordan has been a fan of NASCAR since the 80s, which is incredible. So here is his quote, I guess. Growing up in North Carolina, my parents would take my brothers and sisters and me to races. And I've been a NASCAR fan my whole life. The opportunity to own my own racing team in partnership with my friend Danny Hamlin and to have Bubba Wallace driving for us is very exciting for me. Hold up, the quote is messing up. Hold on, I'm coming back. Historically, but NASCAR has struggled with diversity, and there have been a few black owners. The timing seemed perfect as NASCAR is evolving and embracing social change more and more. In addition to the recent commitment and donations I have made to combat systematic racism, I see this as a chance to educate a new audience and open more opportunities for black people in racing. I love that quote. I really do. It's beautiful to see Michael Jordan really showcase diversity, showcase the problems in NASCAR when it comes to diversity. Because, you know, mostly in NASCAR, you see a lot of white guys. You don't see too many females or other ethnicities other than Caucasian in NASCAR. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Of course. I mean, I like all the drivers in NASCAR. I mean, I never really had no problem with them. Maybe Kyle Busch, or Denny Hamlin himself. You know, there are certain drivers I may not like more than others, but I do respect all of their, you know, abilities. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get a racist vibe from NASCAR anyway. I'm pretty sure they did have a racist background. The Wendell Scott story, I could talk about that later, but I don't feel like that it's a big racist problem in NASCAR. I think it just happens to be the Caucasian drivers just being the good or the better guys. You know what I'm saying? But that would be so dope to see much more African-American drivers in NASCAR. I always thought of that as a kid. I'm like, yo, there's really no black NASCAR drivers? Like, I wish I could see, and I do wish I could see more than that. More than just Bubba Wallace and Jesse Little. I would love to see much more. No, Jesse Owuji. Ugh. Much more black black drivers and owners. Like, seeing more diversity of anything is an amazing accomplishment. And Michael Jordan, I could tell that's his main goal right here. If not money. Or publicity, because this will get them a lot of publicity. Oh my goodness, bro. Publicity is going to do wonders for NASCAR, especially when it comes to such a huge African-American leader like Michael Jordan becoming on board with them. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. And Bubba Wallace showcase. Yeah, a lot of people kind of hate Bubba Wallace this year, but hey, here you go. Black NASCAR driver paired up with one of the most successful black athletes of all time. What more can you say? What do I think the long term? How is this gonna do long term? Let me see. Well, Michael Jordan has a lot of money, and Bubba Wallace has like over $12 million worth of sponsorship. This dude has Cash App, DoorDash, McDonald's, and many more sponsors coming on his way. I mean, like what Bubba Wallace did earlier this year, whether or not you think it was justified or not, or morally wrong or not, whether or not it was, is getting him that bread, is getting him that sponsorship, and that's what he really needs right now, especially with a rich dude like Michael Jordan. I think they're gonna do all right. They're a new team. They could be trash next year, for all we know. They could be trash, but hey, they could be good too. With all that money, anything can happen. I still don't know how to end these videos, but here you go anyway. I'm gonna get more album reviews coming out, more music. Stay tuned. And dancing, maybe.